Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is so, oh god, this is just like the bloopers. Anyway, god. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if I haven't posted a lot lately. It was all just obviously big things going on and things are happening. So, without further ado, today we are going to answer part 3 of tellonyms, because everyone's wanted a part 3, so I'm going to do a part 3 for you guys, because everyone's wanting a part 3, so let's get to it. So, I'm going to start with the first one. Are there people you don't like and why? Yes. I have people that I don't like, and I have people that I despite. There's no reason why. Well, there is a reason why, but I don't like to say the reason why. What are the differences between you and others your age? So, I'm a lot more, I say, mature in myself than anyone else, so I'm more like a different person, and I've got siblings, so I have to be like the older sibling adult to be like, you know, looking after them and stuff like that. So yeah. What are you not in the mood for at the moment? See, I'm not in the mood for anything at the moment. Like, I'm not in the mood for sausages because I really don't like sausages anymore because they're a bit disgusting now. After what I found out what sausages are made of, I'm like, no thank you. I'm good, thanks. What have you seen other couples do that you don't understand? Okay, so I see this quite often. It really, it gets me disgusting. When you have chewing gum and the male wants to have the woman's chewing gum and they swap chewing gums, like they have the chewing gum and it's no, it makes me sick. How often do you speak to your parents? Every day. I live with my mum. I see my dad pretty much every day, and yeah. What name do you look for when you upload on Insta story? I mean, I try and find my friends on my Instagram, so like my old friends that I've known since like long time, but I will try and find them more than anything. So yeah. Options on people who have never been in a relationship. It's up to you what you want to do in relationships and stuff like that. Like, it's up to you what you want to do. Don't let anyone say you have to be in a relationship. Like, if you want kids, then it's up to you, but it's up to you what you want to do. What are you really in the mood for right now? Don't know. I don't know. I'm rarely in the mood for anything. How can you tell you're getting older? When I see my siblings watching the old TV shows that I used to watch, so like they used to watch the old Teletubbies, used to watch the old TV shows that I used to watch as a kid, that makes me feel old, because I'm like, well, I remember that when I was a kid, and I'm like, it's so hard. It's so hard. What or who made you laugh today? Well, I do jokes to my mum. I do funny jokes, and I try and make my mum laugh. What was the last gift you got? I mean, I always get like these sensory toys, so like, because I have anxiety, I have social anxiety, and every time I'm in a big crowd, I have to have like something in my hands to squash, otherwise I'll have a panic attack. So my mum always gets me like these sensory toys for my severe anxiety. What do you watch on TV as a kid? Or what did you watch as a kid? I used to watch, I've got an itch and it's really doing my head in. I used to watch old, and I mean like 2000s old, CBBC programmes to CITV programmes. I used to watch like Fifi the Flower Tots. I used to watch Everything's Rosy. I used to watch Gogglebox, but the old version of it. I used to watch Giggle Bears. The list goes on and on. Is there a picture of yourself that you really like, and where was it taken? So I took a picture of myself, I think, of that. So I took a picture of myself, and that was took in my bedroom actually. Funny enough. Tell me, what is the most important thing in a relationship? I've got 5. Love, trust, happiness, honesty, and love, trust, honesty, happiness, and trustworthy. You have to be trustworthy. I mean, trust and trustworthy are the exact same thing, but respect. Yeah, number 5 is respect. Yeah, respect. You have to have respect. What are topics that people can talk about? Anything. It could be like your family, your hobbies, your job, relationships, family, you know. What do you wish your parents would understand? I mean, as I'm now getting older, my parents do understand what I'm going through and what I'm doing as my future career. I don't even know what my future career is at the moment. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I've got to say, it's probably like, as I'm getting older, my parents understand me now. But when I was a kid, they didn't really understand me what I wanted to do. So, yeah. Thoughts on it being bad to change well in a relationship? I mean, you have to have love than hate in a relationship. It's more that. What are your thoughts on Instagram? It's a love-hate relationship with Instagram. You get weirdos messaging you, you get freaks messaging you, you get pedophiles messaging you, you get like, I gotta say, like these catfishes. You get catfish all the time. I mean, I've been catfished. I know what it's like. But I've been to police about being catfished, and it's really annoying. But then again, you can contact your friends, you can make posts, you can, you know, do all that, and it's so fun, and you can see what your friends post as well, so you can connect with each other. Why do some people like to argue? They probably like to argue because they want to get their anger out, they want to get their emotions out, they want to start screaming, they want to start shouting. I don't do it quite a lot, but I do it quite a fair bit. If I'm like in a really massive argument with someone and I do want to get my anger out, then I will get my anger out. But then again, I have to think, right, I need to know what the consequences, I need to know what my actions are, and you just need to calm down and figure yourself out. But yeah, which names are cool for boy names? So I have only one name for a boy, and I love it so much. It's Tiger James. So James is like James is my brother's middle name, and then it's something to do with my dad as well. So James is a really nice middle name, and Tiger because it's unique, and no one's ever heard of a tiger before. It's a different way of how people think a tiger is. Like, tiger's like, when I say oh, Tiger James, or like tiger, that's like an animal, and I'm like, yeah, but it's a cute name. Tiger James, it's a cute name. Options on people who drink alcohol. I mean, I drink alcohol. I'm in a stage where I'm not legal just yet to drink it in a pub or in a restaurant, but I'm legal to drink it with a meal. So I can have that, and I'm also legal to have it at home. So with my mum or with my parents, I'm allowed to drink. You obviously have to know your limits on alcohol. Some people don't know the limits. I know my limits. If I go too far in alcohol, then I need to stop. But everyone always says eating is cheating when you're drinking alcohol. It's quite a saying around England. Have you ever lied about your age and why? Yes. I lie about my age all the time. I'm actually 17, so I'm 18 next year. I think less than a month away now. God, it's been that long. So I have lied about my age quite a few times, but I do see if you do keep lying about your age, you will get like done for it. But yeah. Which souvenir did you buy that you still think is cool? Me and my mum always get, every time we go on holiday, we always get magnets. Everywhere we go, even if it's in the UK, we get magnets. So if it's like we're going down south and like, or we're going to Cornwall or Devon or Wales or Scotland or like London or any of these places that are in the UK, we'll get magnets and we say, oh, we've been there. It's a habit. It's one of our most favourite things to do. But yeah. Where are you right now? At home. Talking to you. What was fun for you recently? I think I haven't done anything fun apart from my sister's birthday. That was quite fun. Going out shopping is fun. I'm going shopping again this week. But yeah. What is the best feeling in your opinion? I think I like to have the best feeling is meeting my friends and like meeting my best friends and getting like contact with them again, and it's the best feeling. What was the last text message you received? Now, I always send text messages. Sometimes I get them back, sometimes I don't. But every time I text my mum, she reads my message, but she doesn't reply. Sometimes she even if she's busy, she's like, oh, I'm busy, I'll text you in a minute. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But the last text message, I have to check, hang on. I'll have to check my text messages because, okay, so my mum read my message. My auntie's read my message. Oh, my dad. Yeah, my dad. So, I sent him a photo of the moon that I took on my camera. On this camera. But I think yesterday he sent me a message saying, have I changed my number? I said, no, why? And I've changed my number, so it's all done. So yeah. How would you feel if your partner made fun of your family? I have to give him I'll have to give him a talk. And I mean a talk. So like speaking, straightforward talk. So it's not good doing that. You need to stop doing it, otherwise you're not good for me type of thing. Talk. How did you spend your day yesterday? Looking after my brother whilst my mum was at work. And I'm doing it again tonight. Anything happened to you today? Not yet, because we're in the middle of the day already. What was your last dream? Okay, so my last dream, I think it was last night. My dream, it was something to do with ghost hunting. So I have a obsession with ghost hunting. I've always wanted to go ghost hunting again, because I've done it the first time when I was 13, and I was obviously quite young, so I didn't understand, I didn't believe the paranormal exists until now. I'm like, it does exist, because I've seen it and it's like scary. But I would still go ghost hunting. So I say ghost hunting was my last dream because I literally had it last night. I was dreaming about ghost hunting and I really want to go again, because it's one of my favourite things to do, ghost hunting. So let's take ghost hunting. What's the best way to help others? Be kind, be helpful, always be there for each other and just be happy. I'm trying to find others, man. What song did you last listen to? Okay, so I love the new song from Anne-Marie and H with Psycho, and the new Sam Smith song Unholy, because they're just so, it's so catchy, if you know what I mean. It's so catchy. I'm gonna do one more and then, yeah. You think you should raise your kids like you were raised? Why? No. I would never ever raise my kids the way that I was raised, because I want to raise my future kids to have a dad, to have a father figure. I didn't have a dad at the age of 6 because he left, so I didn't have a dad for 15 years of my life. But since my stepdad came along and I obviously clicked with him, I'm now got him as my stepdad, but I call him dad, even though he's not biological. You don't have to have a dad by blood. It can be biological, or it could be step, or foster, or adopted parents. But I would rather not have my kids brought up the way that I was, because I only brought up with an uncle, a nana and my mum in a small house, three-bedroom house, and it was quite big. I give you that, it was quite big, but it's a 3-bedroom house and it was cramped, but we managed to live half my life in that house and move to different places, and yeah. So, thank you so much for watching this video. This is going to be posted tonight at 8 PM, so put it down in your calendars. I'm going to be posting probably 2 videos every week, which I always usually do, 2 videos every week. So just update your calendars and click that notification bell if you haven't seen, whenever I upload a video, and subscribe and like this video if you enjoy it, and comment down below if you want a part 4. Bye.